Anna, your work finishes at 5, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that today is a very special day. So I was thinking of celebrating. You have to come home right after work, okay?
What? What do you mean? Why is it special?
And on your way home, go to the bakery near McPherson's metro station and pick up the biggest cake they have. You know, the chocolate mousse cake they have. That 3-layer cake they have for special occasions. That one. That's the one we need right now.
Jack, you have to tell me what's going on. What's up with the cake? I know today is not our anniversary. It's nobody's birthday. It's not even Christmas. And the biggest cake from Jimmy's bakery? I mean... Wait. You're not telling me you found another job? Is that it? Did you find another job?
What are you talking about? I'm not looking for another job. I told you I love this work. I'm not giving this up.
What? You didn't find a new job?
No, I didn't, and I won't. I told you, the work hours are short. I only work 4 days per week. Why would I give this up for another job?
But you know that's not enough to have both of us floating. We're living in a studio apartment and we're planning to have a child. We can't live here with a baby. It's too small. There isn't enough room for a crib. And you know very well that with what we earn right now, we will never be able to move to a bigger place. I don't understand what's so special about all this.
I know your concerns, Anna. So that's why I'm saying I prepared a big surprise for you.
Surprise? What kind of surprise? Does this have to do with that special day thing?
Yeah, we're finally moving. We're moving to a much, much bigger house now. I found the perfect place for us and my mom to live together.
Hold up. What's that?
It has 3 beds and 2 bathrooms. It even has a really nice backyard. You know, the kind you always wanted. We can do a barbecue every weekend at that backyard. Oh, and you can do gardening. You always wanted to plant your own flowers. And the living room is just perfect. It's big enough for the 3 of us and a baby. Isn't it exciting, Anna? We're moving to a much bigger house.
What? I'm not following at all, Jack. Did you win the lottery? I know our financial state. We're not in a state to buy a house that big, let alone a 1-bedroom apartment. Come on, Jack. You really have to fill me in on this. At this point, I just hope you're joking.
Anna, we will never be able to live in a bigger house if we keep renting. That's just money leaking. What most people do is get a loan on the down payment and get a mortgage. And then you just pay off the loan and the mortgage. That's how it is in the real world.
What? You can't get a loan. Your salary isn't enough to get a loan for a house that big. I know that for a fact. How did you even get a loan? What kind of bank would do that?
Geez, Anna, that's a bit harsh. I got a loan from this place my mother told me about. I didn't even need to go through a bank.
It's not even a bank? Jesus, Jack. What did you get into? You don't just run about and get a loan like that.
Anna, it's legit. It really is. I mean, what kind of mother will screw over her own son? My mother really looked into this place, so you can trust me. Trust her if you can't trust me.
None of you are experts in this. How would I trust any of you?
Besides, I know how much you don't like to get into debt. You don't even use a credit card. But don't you worry, Anna. Everything is going to be just fine. I now know what I'm doing. I planned this out for some time. I even have a roadmap of how we'll be paying back the loan.
Oh, you even have a roadmap, huh? Wow, that's such a relief.
Yeah, look, hear me out. We both have a job, so with our salaries combined, we can be out of debt in no time. I did the math, and it's 5 years tops. Do you want to see how I came to that conclusion?
No, because I already think I know how you came to that conclusion. You just did all that because I earn more money than you. You got yourself into that mess just hoping I'll pay it back, right?
God, Anna, I didn't get into any mess. I'm not some kind of kid that you would scold. Besides, it's not like I got this house for myself. It's for all of us. And for once, can't you just support me when I make a decision like this? I made a huge choice for us because I knew you would never make this kind of choice.
You mean you want me to cheer you when you're making a financially irresponsible decision?
How long would it have taken for us to get a bigger house with just our earnings? Literally forever. Just be happy, Anna. That's what this is all about. You, me, and my mother. Just like that. Oh, and a baby. The baby's going to love the place, I'm sure.
What do you mean, live with your mother? How does that work out?
It means what it means. No hidden meaning or anything. You know my mother is in her 60s and how she recently broke a bone, so she needs a bit of care. You know that. She's not feeling really well these days, so I thought it would be a good idea if she lives with us. Then we can take care of her. Not to mention it's the right thing to do.
Are you serious? You're not talking about that pinky finger, are you? Unless she broke another bone.
No, just the pinky.
Jesus, holy frickin' Christ, Jack! Really? You did all this for a pinky?
What's wrong with that? A broken bone is a broken bone.
Didn't you hear what the doctor said? He said this is not a big deal and she'll be just fine in a few months. And you're saying we need to take care of her? Oh my God, Jack! You can't be serious! No one needs special care over a broken pinky.
Anna, my mom says it's really painful. If that's what she says, it's just how it is. It's not like you can change that fact, Anna. Even if it's only a pinky. And don't you feel pity for my mom? Don't you feel anything when you see an old woman living all by herself?
She has friends in the neighborhood. It's not like she's all on her own.
Yeah, right. Like friends are better than families. It's only a broken pinky today, but how do you know what will happen down the road? Her hand might have some kind of complications, or she may break somewhere else because of the broken pinky. Wouldn't it be much safer if we have her under our care? Then we can make sure none of those happen to her.
None of those will ever happen over a broken pinky, Jack.
Well, you never know. On top of that, we can save the rent that goes into my mother's place. We can use that money to pay off the loan, or, I don't know, use it on something else. Besides, my mother can help with all the house chores. Would that be better for you too? You don't have to drag yourself to do the laundry and, we can save on all the deliveries. My mom's a really good cook, you know that? I don't see why you wouldn't like this idea. You should actually be loving it.
I can't believe this is actually happening to me. I thought these were all YouTube material. And it's actually happening to me.
What? What are you talking about?
Your mother seems to be a great fit for you, Jack, but not me. So this merge seems only to work for you. I hate this idea. I just hate it from the bottom of my heart.
You hate it? Why? Why would you hate it? Didn't you hear what I said?
Oh, I heard you all right. Don't you know how she looks at me whenever we go visit her?
I don't know what you mean, Anna. She seemed fine.
Oh, you've never seen her face, have you? It's almost like she's smelling horse crap the moment I enter the house. Then she just starts dumping house chores on me for the duration of our stay. And oh God, her cooking. Tell me, Jack, have you looked in the fridge closely?
Well, of course I have.
No, Jack, you have never. You only open the fridge to get a Bud Light. That's pretty much it.
So, what are you trying to say?
Do you know what was in the salt mill? Baking powder. Sugar jar? Salt. Cooking oil? Vinegar. Do you know what I had to go through when I used those ingredients to prepare for the dinner everyone had that night? And her face. Your loving mother's face when she saw my face turn red. I knew that she did it on purpose.
I'm pretty sure it was by accident. She can't have done it on purpose.
If it was an accident, I'm seriously telling you to take your mother to have a checkup. She may have something wrong in her head.
Anna! Don't you talk to my mother like that.
It doesn't stop there, Jack. Surprisingly, there's more. Whenever I go to take the trash out, your mother just locks the door and leaves me out there. And I would freeze until someone comes out to throw something else out.
Well, I mean, you could have taken the keys with you. Besides, the door over there is a bit weird.
Yeah? A weird door, huh? Then tell me why whenever I take a shower, the water suddenly gets cold.
I guess the boiler doesn't work sometimes.
Oh, only when I'm in the shower? Is that because of the weird door too, Jack? And you want me to live with your mom? I will when you kill me first.
Wow, Anna. I never knew you were that selfish and controlling and lying. How dare you accuse my mother of those random things? And you have the nerves to contradict my mother's decision? You know, she's so much better than those mothers-in-law you see in the social media. Those things that you just told me, they're just small pranks that run in the family as a tradition. No one gets harmed, just a light prank.
Wow, a prank that involves ruining the taste buds of all the other family members. That sounds nice.
You really cling on to past memories, don't you? Besides, my mother told me that she would literally leave you alone if she ever moves in with us. You can trust me on that one. I'll tell her that again if you want me to.
Oh, wow. She said that to you, huh?
She said she'll help you with all the house chores and help us with the baby when we have one.
Jack, you just told me you want to bring her in because you want to take care of her. Don't you see the contradiction here?
You do as I say, Anna, and stop yapping. I was being nice and asked for your opinion. But I don't think so now. It seems like you're better in the kitchen making sandwiches.
Making sandwiches? For who? Jesus Christ, Jack, I earn more than you. You should be making the sandwich, not me. You're just crazy at this point.
Yeah, whatever. If you're not going to do as I say, you can file a divorce. I don't care what you say. I will live with my mom, and I'm not letting her live on her own. You should know how tough the world is for a woman like you.
What are you even talking about? I'm feeding the two of us almost by myself. It's not like I need your money when I get a divorce. I'm fine just on my own.
Woman, do you use that head of yours to grow hair and not use it? Do you think life is just about money? You know that's not true. No matter how much the world has changed, no one will take a divorced woman, especially if you're this stubborn. And as a matter of fact, the money in our joint account will be mine, you know.
What? How is that even possible? More than half of it is my money.
Oh, but you're initiating the divorce, so that money will be mine, not yours.
All right, I won't be getting a divorce. Just make sure your mother doesn't treat me too badly.
Well, what do you know? You do use that head. Very good. Start using that more in the house and not just in the workplace.
Good afternoon, ma'am. So I briefly went through your files, but you'll have to give me more context. Please can you tell me some background information that I should know? Okay, I'll just do like an introduction of myself. Is that okay? Whatever suits you, ma'am. I'm just here to listen and help you out. All right. I'm in my 30s and I don't have any children. I met my husband at work. He was my immediate supervisor when I just started working. Later, we found out that we went to the same college and that brought us together. I think that might have gotten us a little bit closer at work. He was very kind and well-mannered, and had a bit of a sense of humor. We started going out not so long after. He was also a very hard worker, and about a year later we got married. But I guess I shouldn't have done that. Why is that? Was he meeting someone else? No, he wasn't cheating on me. Actually, right after we got married, he started to complain about work. I know his work because he was my supervisor. His complaints were a bit odd. After 6 months of complaining, he quit his job. I was really worried because if he quits, that means we're really short on money. Besides, I couldn't understand why someone who's in one of the best companies in the nation would want to quit. But I tried to understand because he told me he was having a rough time. Okay, so this is mostly financial issues. I understand. It's not just that. I wish it were that simple, really. After he quit his old job, I thought he was going to look for another one right away. But he said he wanted to take a break just for a few weeks. I said okay. After all, he did work hard in his old job. I felt a little for him. But weeks became months, and that became over a year. Only after a year and a half did he find another job. So he's been doing that job for more than a year, but that job doesn't really pay that well. He only brings home $700 a month. Underperforming for a man in his late 30s, you think? Well, yeah, kind of. And I really couldn't do anything about it, right? Then all of a sudden, he just gets a huge loan out of nowhere and tells me his mother will live with us. Oh, I see. That's where this is coming from. This happened a year ago, and I really wanted to get a divorce back then, but I couldn't. He said that the one initiating the divorce can't get a penny out of the joint account. He said that. Ma'am, let me explain how this works.
Anna, when are you coming back? Are you on your way home? My mom and Derek are starving. Look at the time. It's 8. You should have been home by 6. Get home and fix us dinner. We're really hungry. Mom says she's in the mood for some seafood. So buy some lobsters on your way home and make us some lobster rolls. Are you even listening to me? You shouldn't ignore your husband, you know. A wife should always listen to her husband.
Lobster rolls? Just have a slice of your own fat. That should be nice and buttery.
What is this crap? Are you talking back to me?
Oh, yes. Now go run to your mom and tell on me. That old hag. I mean, how can she bring in a lover at that age? And she acts like the queen of the house with that pig. What a joke.
Hey!
And you! You think it's fine to just let your mother treat me like that in front of you? You could have had some decency and at least stop her and be by my side when she does that to me. Or at least know that I'm the one earning all the money and make the wise decision. Oh, but obviously the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? I think that saying is made just for you and your mother.
Shut up and come home already. If you don't want to make lobster rolls, fine. We'll just order one. You don't have to give us crap about it so much. Jeez.
I'm not going to that house. I'm not going back. If there's anything you want, go get it yourself.
What? What are you talking about?
It means I'm not living with you and I will be filing a divorce. There. Now you understand?
What? A divorce?
Yeah, a divorce. By the way, didn't you notice something odd in the house?
What are you saying? What's wrong with the house? Did you do something?
I guess you could say that. I was sneaking out my belongings out of the house for weeks. Were you too busy having fun bullying me with your dear mother? Stupid pigs.
No one bullied you, Anna. My mom was kind enough to tell you how things work. You can't call that bullying. You shouldn't say that about my mother.
Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? I'll be suing you and your mom for all that crap you gave me.
What? Sue me? Sue us? For what?
For all that crap you gave me. Ugh, frickin' Christ. Is your ear fat? I'm going to sue you for compensation for pain and suffering.
You can't sue us with that. It's your words against ours.
Not if I have evidence. I audio recorded everything and have some video recordings of what your mother said to me.
You what?
That day when she hit me on the back of my head as I was cleaning the bathroom just because she didn't like how I was spraying the detergent. Tried to throw a pot full of hot water on me when I was making some stew for dinner. All because she didn't want carrots in it. And that night when your mother threatened me with a knife if I don't give her half my salary every month. All of that was recorded, Jack. You may not have noticed, but the new glasses I bought recorded everything.
That's illegal, you know. You can't use those kinds of sneaky glasses to record us. We didn't give consent.
Shut up, you stupid rat. I already talked to the lawyer about this, and she said there isn't anything wrong with this.
You talked to a lawyer? When did this happen? You're a backstabber. You're a dirty, cheating liar. You're just making empty threats, aren't you? You don't have the guts to do that.
Yeah, believe whatever you want. She also told me the evidence is more than enough to ask for compensation. So, let's just make this simple. If you don't want to get sued and have a long, expensive legal process, just get a divorce with me. Or we can do this the hard way.
What? You just had it all fine for the past year and you want a divorce all of a sudden? What about the mortgage to the house?
I don't care about that. That was your money. And your idea. Why do you ask me? You said those private loan companies were legit, so I don't see why you're so worried. I'm sure your mother had it all planned out, right?
Of course it's legit. There isn't anything wrong with that.
Oh, Jack. You know, I should actually let you know. That dear mother of yours, Jack, never came into this house because she loved you or needed care. You know who that fat pig is?
Eric. He's my mother's boyfriend. What kind of stupid question is this?
Yeah, that boyfriend is an employee to that private loan company you borrowed from.
What? How do you know all this?
Your mom told me the other day when you were out meeting your friends. She told me everything. She just said she's doing as she was told. They were just manipulating you, Jack.
What? Why? Why would they do that to me? I don't get it.
Jesus, Jack. Please use that head of yours if it won't even grow any hair. Please think. Isn't it obvious? Your mom got that referral fee off you. Your mom just used you for the money.
What? You can't be serious.
She even said she's receiving a percentage of what you pay back to that company as commission. And God, she was taking money from you, from me, and treated me like I'm some kind of servant. She was hitting 3 birds with 1 stone. Incredible, isn't it?
Oh my God. What do you want me to do? Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so, Jack. I think you're screwed. I mean, like, really screwed.
Do you think this is funny? You did all this even when you knew it would kill me. How do you want me to pay back that loan all by myself? You know I can't do that.
That's not really my problem, you know. That's your loan.
You are the breadwinner of this family, and that's why I got a loan from them. I thought we could pay it off in a few years, and you're just trying to run off? I'm not letting that happen.
Yeah? Do you have another genius plan right up your sleeves? I hope it doesn't involve another private loan.
You know that joint savings account we have, right? You know that should be enough to cover a bit of the loan. Half of that is mine, so give me my half. You know that's rightfully mine.
Oh, well, too bad, Jack. I already used it all up.
What? You used it all up? What? How? That was almost 2 years' worth of income.
Think about it, Jack. I've been stuck with you and that old hag and that pig for over a year. That is enough to drive anyone crazy. I would get stressed from work and get bullied at home. The only thing that I could think of was using that money for me. Shopping.
Oh, that's what you did? You went shopping? Geez, isn't that a girly thing to do?
Say whatever you want, Jack. I don't care now.
What did you spend the money on? You seriously didn't use up all the money.
I remembered how much I saved up every month hoping for a bright future. I bought myself designer clothes and bags. I went to restaurants that I only saw on YouTube. I even went to the best hotel on the West Coast and got that luxury suite. You should have seen their service. They even have complimentary massage sessions every day. And you know my sister got married recently, right? I thought it would be great to surprise her with some nice home appliances. I bought her the best fridge, the best TV, and the best laundromat there is. I also fixed up my parents' house while I was at it.
So, all those times when you left for business trips, you were just on a vacation? You weren't working and you were just wasting all that money on yourself.
I don't see the problem here. It's my money, and I used it however I wanted. Why do you even care?
Don't you know that even if you put in money by yourself, once it's in the joint account, half the money is mine? How can you use all that up? That's illegal.
Yeah, go ahead and sue me, Jack. I don't really care. Anyways, I'm telling you I spent all the money, so there's nothing left for any of us to use. Kill me if you want, but you're not getting a penny out of that account.
Were you planning this all along? When did you start planning this? Were you just trying to ruin my life? Is that why you just acted like you gave up on getting a divorce?
I don't have to plan all this to know what to do. I'm not stupid like you. Besides, why the hell would I file a divorce when I have to give you half the money from that joint account? Jesus, that's not even your money. It is all mine. Your contribution was like change in a piggy bank.
But you could have kept at least half of it if you had just gotten a divorce. It's not like you have money saved up somewhere else. You're just on a suicide mission.
Call it whatever you want, but I'm happy and content right now. After all these years, I never spent $1 on myself. It was all about saving up and putting food in our mouths. And for the first time in a long time, I got to spend money for myself, and myself only. All that special treatment from the hotel, those beds, clothes, and bags, they're just a small present for me. I think that's enough to compensate for what your mother did to me. And it was so nice to be able to do something for my own family. Besides, I don't need that much money anyways.
What? You think that money is a joke?
Well, it actually is a joke. It's not even half of what I currently earn. I'm a real successful business person now, and I actually had some saved up before we were married. I was really stingy back then and saved up 30% of my income. Geez, I used to live off a loaf of bread for a week. But I guess it all paid off now. And I'm so happy that I got to spend all that money on something that matters.
You have money hidden from me all along. You bring me half of that money right now. You couldn't do that to me. You're not supposed to do that when you're married. That's illegal.
Jesus, you're illegal, Jack. How did it even occur to you that that's your money? I told you, I saved it up before we got married. It has nothing to do with you.
It's illegal. You can't do this to me.
Jeez, are you crazy or something? I can't believe I once fell in love with this stupid moron. Well, I guess I was the stupid one for getting him this mess in the first place. After all that, I filed a divorce and got the alimony from Jack and his mother. Jack wasn't able to pay off the loan he got from that private loan company. It seems like they took over the house and they became the new property owner. I guess that was their business model. Then it seems like he quit his job and just disappeared. No one saw him ever since. I heard a rumor that he was sent off to some kind of a fish boat to pay off the rest of his debt. But no one knows for sure, because no one saw him. I guess I feel a little sorry for him. He was just used up by his own mother and got dragged into this mess. It's not his fault that he's a little dull. That shameless hag just came busting into my office one day screaming at me to bring her son back. The security guards had to come in and take her away. I never saw her since that day. And about that money in the savings account, I don't really regret spending all that. It was a lot of money to spend, almost twice as much as my income, but I'm fine with it. I can always save up more now that I'm by myself with no leech sucking the money out of me. Besides, that was the first time I was ever truly helpful to my family. I owe them so much, and that's the least I can do for them. My sister is having a wonderful marriage with her husband. It seems like he's a strong and faithful man. My parents loved the new design of their house. They always wanted to fix up the house, but didn't really have enough money. They also didn't want to leave because that's where all the good memories are. Anyways, I really learned my lesson that it takes more than a year to know what that person is really like, and to never borrow money from a private loan company. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.